What we learned just before the break is that there is a new technology that's available to dry out your stringers, your decks, maybe your transom, your hull sides, to where you no longer have to cut huge chunks of the boat out and replace them, which is expensive and it takes a lot of time. It's called Dryboat, and I reached out to the owners, and they joined us today here in the boat shop. This is Scott Richmond.
Good to see you again,
right
Scott.
here. And we have the inventor of Dryboat. This is John Bartnick. And John, during the break, was actually using a special type of camera going around the Boston Whaler. And what do you call that camera, Scott?
It's an infrared camera.
Okay. And I want everybody to kind of take a look at where the through-hull fitting is up front on this whaler. This is the White's boat. And I noticed on the screen that there was a huge color change right around that through-hull fitting. And John said this is a real common problem. If your boat is cored with plywood or end-grain balsa core or anything, why is the through-hull such an area to where a lot of people are seeing water concentrate around that that fixture?
Absolutely. That seal has a tendency to break down over time, or it might have not been properly bedded to begin with.
Okay. And would you recommend maybe if somebody does have through holes to where once in a while they do change out the bedding compound or the adhesive sealant that they're using there?
Absolutely. It should be part of a PM program on that vessel.
Okay, fantastic. Now, remember that moisture meter that I was using? Okay, why are you offering these moisture meters to anybody, and there's a way for them to get them for free? Okay, how does that all work?
Well, we're offering it because I wish I'd had one 15 years ago. I'm a boat owner like so many people, and I wish I'd had the use of that moisture meter to affirm whether or not my boat was wet to begin with, which the majority of boats will be fine, or to determine if there's any moisture intrusion and stop it as early as possible.
Okay, let's talk about water and wood. Is it always going to rot if the wood coring material is wet?
No, absolutely not. It requires oxygen together with moisture to constitute rot.
Now, once it does rot, that's where you can get delamination. Now, John, I know that you have the moisture meter right there. This is the one that they offer you guys. And could you put it up to the transom and tell everybody what that looks like?
It's wet.
Okay. I would love for John to take a drill and a drill bit and just to do an exploratory hole into the transom. And John, if you could do that now, that would be fantastic.
Okay, let's do this.
And I would really like you to tell me the condition of the wood, because that's what Whaler used back in the day, and still, I think they're still using it today, but what's the wood look like?
Well, the wood is completely wet.
So, if you have this moisture meter, you have some wood coring, maybe it's your transom, you see that it's wet, okay? Rather than waiting for it to rot and delaminate towards a huge bill, you could come in and you could dry out that transom, seal up those holes for pennies on the dollar.
That's what we do, absolutely.
Okay, would a marina think that you're a competitor, or do you actually help their bottom line, their profit margin, and kind of tell everybody how that works?
We are absolutely capable of being mobile as well as being flexible in and out of the water, outside in a parking lot.
Hold it, you don't have to dry a boat just inside undercover.
Absolutely not.
You can use your system, you can take it outside to where maybe the boatyard, their indoor cover, they could be doing their repair work. You're doing some stuff exteriorly, okay, outside, drying boats. In the water, you can be dry, and you could add volume to you're complementing the marina. You're giving them a lot more work, doing what they do best, which is their fiberglass work and their replacement kind of stuff.
Right, we've done all those examples for years now.
A lot of times, though, things don't have to be cut out and replaced. You could dry it out, seal it back up, and everything's perfect, right?
Right, and the sooner you catch it, the better.
How busy are you?
We are swamped.
Can
No
you
pun
take more
intended.
business right now?
No, we can't. We can't accept any more business right now.
There are a lot of people with the problem, though. How can we help get the new technology out to the masses? Because I know everybody wants to save money, and not everybody wants huge chunks of their boat cut open and replaced. Are you offering dealerships? Are you doing it? Are you trying to get Are you trying to replicate what you're doing?
We are trying to duplicate ourselves every day.